other thing, I need you to bring your pair of ears here, your pair of eyes, your mind, and every form of attention, because you see, without understanding, the information you're going to get this morning cannot translate to knowledge. And without knowledge, you can't become or achieve the life that you want for yourself. So ladies and gentlemen, whenever we have a privilege and he comes, something amazing always drops. He comes bearing so much depth, wealth of experience, wealth of knowledge, and he's going to be sharing with us, giving us a little bit of mentorship, as well as telling us more about the Emerge 2023, where the Titans are going to be emerging. If you want to be the next Titan, go to the chat room and begin to welcome our visionary president, our mentor of mentors, the entrepreneur mentor, the 821 mastermind, the elite mastermind himself, our father in the house, all right? And the G8 leader of the Eagle and Diamond team, no other person than Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli, although he doesn't like all those titles. But sir, please pardon us. We have to give honor to whom honor is due, and you've earned it, you've merited it. So sir, you're welcome. The floor is yours. We're super excited to have you. Can I see the energy in the YouTube? Can I see that energy in the YouTube? Let's bring that energy. Let's begin to type, welcome, sir, welcome, sir, welcome, sir. We're super excited. It's an honor to have you here, and we can't wait to hear you speak. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. And I'm coming 9 a.m. on the dot, and it's a bit intentional because it has to be what I want to share today. And I want to welcome everybody that is here. I want to especially appreciate everybody that has taken up this vision and is running with it. I want to tell you that your posterity will be kind to you. You know, when all this is said and done, the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you will look back and you'll be glad that you became part of history. And for those of us that don't know, our vision is to raise financially free people who will in turn go and raise other financially free people so that collectively we can use our finances and resources and affect the world positively. The world is waiting for us out there. The world is waiting for us out there. The Holy Book says that the endless expectation of creation is waiting for the manifestations of you and I. You can't help the world without money. You see, you meet somebody, is crying, my child is dying of hunger, oh, and you have not eaten yourself. There's nothing you do. Your sorry cannot help the world. Your empathy cannot help the woman that has a sick daughter that needs 2 million naira operation. It can't help her. It can't help her. The only thing that can help her at that moment, okay, come, take this money, come do the operation. Okay, I know what to do. Bring that to a place where people can actually do these things for them. The world is waiting for us. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for me and you. And that's the goal, and that's the vision. Please confirm if you can hear me, confirm if you can see me, please. I need that confirmation.
Loud and clear, both on Zoom and YouTube.
So the vision is to raise financially free people who will also go and raise other financially free people so that together we can make a positive impact in the world. We can affect our world positively so that we don't just pass through this earth and nobody feels our impact. So congratulations if you're part of this vision. Congratulations if you're here. Congratulations if you're following this vision. Future will tell. The next few years, will tell that, wow, I made the right decision. Now I want to share something. I want to share something with you guys on mentorship. Mentor you guys on something, what I call the secrets to emerge. Congratulations to all the people that shared their story. I think the last lady that shared that story of Dr. Mide, I was like, come on, did you just steal my playbook? Did you just steal my playbook? I mean, just listening to your story, you said quite a bunch. Now, I'm going to say this. Everybody listening to me has the capacity and the potential to emerge. But there is something that is stopping people, that is stopping the young men and the young women of our generation, that is stopping the adults, the old men and the old women. This business is for all comers. There is something that is stopping them from emerging. And that's what I want to talk about today. Do they have the capacity and the potential to emerge? Yes, of course they do. Will they emerge? I don't know. Depending on how they deal with the things that try to stop them from emerging. To emerge is to come out of obscurity. And emerge means there's something that you overcame. I want to share one of those things that has killed a lot of young men, a lot of young women, and stopped them from emerging. And they look at themselves, oh, sorry, it wasn't meant to be. Who told you it wasn't meant to be? If I expose this enemy today, the enemy you master, the enemy you know and master, you have defeated already. What are the things that stop us from emerging? First of all, I said, everybody has the capacity and the potential to emerge, to become who you want to be, to become who you're destined to be. But there's something that we also do not have. What we do not have is the ability to see and feel beyond our senses. Listen, you have the potential and the capacity in you to emerge. But what we do not have, I can't see as I'm sitting in my office. I lack the capacity to see what's going on downstairs. If a bird is peeing on my car, I can't see it. If somebody is sitting on my car, I can't see it. We all lack the capacity to see and feel beyond what our senses tell us. And as a result, we don't have a holistic view of our environment, of our experiences, of our challenges. But that disadvantage, I call it a disadvantage, the seeming disadvantage, which is inability to see beyond our senses, see and feel beyond our senses. That particular disadvantage in quotes is the greatest advantage that we have. Now, that disadvantage of not seeing beneath our senses and feeling beneath our senses is the greatest magic that God has given us. And that is where faith comes in. The Holy Book says that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. The ability not to see these things and gives an opportunity to believe what you have not seen. That's where faith kicks in. And faith in all ramifications, I'm going to break it down, is the reason why people emerge. But let me backtrack a little bit. You see, I've seen a lot of people come close to their breakthrough like this. This is how they are. 2 centimeters and they drop. They were about to emerge. They are here like this, just so close. One more meeting, one more prospect, one more this, one more training, one more event, one more. They are just so close. Lots of people, thousands and thousands and thousands of people, they are close to emerging when they quit. I was recently engaged in an exercise, and I told myself, no. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to see. I set the timer. I'm telling you a real life story. And all of a sudden, I was like, this time is not coming now. This time is not coming. It should have been some amount of time by now. It should have been 30 minutes by now. I was supposed to do something, and I was not supposed to quit at the 30 minutes. I was like, oh no, this time. Are you sure this clock is correct? Are you sure this something is just the moment I broke and I looked at the time, it was remaining 1 minute 20 seconds. Now, once it gets to 1 minute, it begins to beep. Once it gets to 60 seconds, it begins to beep. It was remaining 20 seconds for it to beep, and I broke it. Why did I break it? It just opened my eyes. I was like, wait a minute, why did I break it? I was beginning to think, are you sure this clock is working? I was beginning to think, are you sure this is okay? This thing should have hit this time. It should have hit this time. Why is it delayed? Why is it delayed? Something was telling me, why not persevere? I said, are you sure this thing is okay? Are you sure it's even working? As I was doubting myself, I broke it and it was 20 seconds. I felt bad, but I had to learn from it. How many of us were close to the edge of breakthrough and we broke it? We quit. Why? Because I can't see. My inability to see beyond what I can feel. I couldn't see the clock. I couldn't see it. I had to trust that clock was working. That's what I didn't trust. I couldn't trust it. Most of us are so close. But look at what the enemy does. This guy is so close, oh, he begins to whisper to your ears, this thing will not work. You've tried it. It's not working. It's not for you. Give it up. Look at Mama Nkechi. He did it. He failed. Look at Papa Emeka. He did it. Look at the girl. Look at this person. He begins to show you. He begins to bring a myriad of things. At the leak of your breakthrough, at the leak you're about to emerge, can't you see this is not working? The enemy does not have the power to stop you. You only have the power to stop yourself. But he can sell things to you. Can't you see? This clock is not working. You want to tell me it's not 30 minutes since then? How about now? It has passed. Maybe it has stopped working. Maybe you did not do something. Maybe you did not put something well. Maybe this business is not for you. Can't you see? You invited all your friends. They did not join. Look at Gilbert now. Gilbert, he has not signed up. He has not joined. Look at this one that joined. He's not doing well. Look at you now. And by you see, when the pressure is the highest, that is when you're closest to the breakthrough. Why is the pressure high? Because I want you to quit. They want you to quit. You know, this guy is about to hit it. This is about to hit it. And the pressure is for you to quit. They ought to quit. Most people have quit seconds, 1 meeting away, 1 prospecting away, 1 event away to that breakthrough. They're gone. Why? Because they can't see the overall vicissitude. They can't see, they don't have a panoramic view. They can't see beyond their eyes, they can't see beyond their senses. But that's when they should have kicked in faith. That's why without faith, it's impossible to please God. You can't have breakthrough without. That's when they should have kicked in faith. But the devil knew, if I allow this guy 1 more day, 1 more hour, 20 more seconds, he would have broken through. And I can't stop him because I lack the power to stop this guy. I lack the power to stop this lady. But guess what? I can sell something because he can't see. So I have the advantage. He can't see. She can't see. She can't feel. All she can see are the things happening. I invited 20 people, they all not sign up. My brother is against, my father is against, my husband is against, my wife is against, everyone's against it. These are the things they can see. Let me bring those things they can see and make it look like reality. And people make permanent decisions over temporal circumstances, over fleeting circumstances, things that can change the next moment. People have made permanent decisions over it. Never ever make a permanent decision over fleeting and temporal circumstances. There's what is called fact, and that's what is called truth. The fact are the things you see, the things you feel, what the experiences tell you. But the fact is not the truth most of the time. Facts can change. You're no good. You're feeling at everything. You suck at this. You suck at that. Can't you see? You can't even. Those are the facts. Yes, are the facts. But the truth is, I am unstoppable. I am born a winner. I am created in the image of God. I cannot quit. I cannot fail. It might look like I'm failing, but I will emerge. That is the truth. Even though nothing around you sells it to you, you must transcend the things that you see and the things that you feel and begin to believe the things that you do not see and you do not feel. Believe those things, and all of a sudden you will emerge. That's what happens. That's why we need meetings. That's why you need an event. You see, what I'm doing here, I'm like the midwife. How many women would not have given birth if there was no midwife to tell them, push, 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 push. No, it's not coming out. I'm dead. This pain is too much. They will slap you. Come on, will you push? You can make it. You can make it. You can make it. Most people would have given up on their dreams, given up on their kids, given up on what they were about to bet if there was no midwife to tell. No, it's the midwife. You see, as the one is lying in the labor room there, all she can feel is the pain. All she can say, this thing is not abating. This thing is not coming out. That's all she can see. But there's a midwife there that's saying, you know what? No, I can see better. Yes, you can see, but it's depending how many, whatever is dilating. I'm not a medical person, but I've had some. It's dilating. It's getting there. Push, push. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up. Come on, we need push. No, I want to give up. They will slap them. Come on, come back to reality. Come on, push. That is how these people push and they emerge. And all of a sudden, 20 minutes after they see their baby, they discover that they are about to make a permanent decision over temporary circumstances. They begin to smile. They begin to hear the cry of the baby. They see the beautiful baby they brought into this world. Their joy overwhelms. And like, wow. And look at the mirror. They thank you for making me to push. I would have given up on my dreams. I would have given up on my dreams. I am that midwife to tell somebody, you're so close. Don't let the gibberish. Don't let the gibberish, the negativities, like preying on what you see, like preying on what you can feel. Don't let them make you quit on your dream. You see, the darkest part of the night is the one that's closest to the morning. When the night is so dark, just hang in there because the sun is about to rise. I don't need to be a prophet to tell you this. The darkest part of the night is closest to the morning. When it becomes too dark, no matter how much you pray, you have to wait because it's a process. You see, God will not say, oh, because you're waiting, when it is 1 midnight, let the sun come out. No, there's a process. You need to go through the process so you can become strengthened. A lot of people have failed to emerge because at the nick of time, when the pressure was so high, when the pressure was so much, you see, the pressure is much because all they're looking at the things they can feel, the things they can see, the negativity, and the devil is pumping it to them. That's why I don't watch CNN. I call it constant negative news. Because all you see is to make you think, I can't make it in this life. This world has come to an end. It's over. It's over. If the whole America, if the whole Britain, if this is happening, they are shooting. All those things is to make you give up on yourself. Give up. At the moment you give up on yourself mentally, you're gone. I call it constant negative news. I don't watch it. Trust me. Because anytime you put it, you're about to get depressed. Anytime you listen to it, something's happening in Afghanistan, somebody's dropping over the plane. The things they show you, they make you give up on life. They make you say, I can't do this. That's the devil talking. Anything that sells fear is from the devil. Anything that sells faith and hope is from God. Why not tilt your ears towards the things that sell hope, sell faith? Without faith, it's impossible to please God. Lack of faith is fear. Do you know how many people that have died because the doctor gave them a wrong diagnosis? Oh, you have HIV. Oh, I have HIV. Oh. It was wrong. Science has shown it was wrong. But because you believed a lie, you began to feel the symptoms. Oh, it's even true. I'm feeling it. And after when somebody comes to me with anything negative, I shut it out. They may be fact. It may be factual. But it's not the truth. The truth is who I believe I am. I've said this several times. Shame. It's facts. They are facts. This economy. Hey, under this regime. Hey, that's why I want to leave your bank job for this business. How? How? Who does that? Look at dollar rising. Look at dollar. Look at everything. Who in this economy? Who will bring out 36,000 naira? That was like, who will bring out 36,000 naira to join the business? Look at it now. What is the average salary? They were making sense based on facts, but I know what I saw. I know the vision I saw in me. Looking around, it wasn't making sense. Who will bring out 36,000 in this economy? Someone to bring out 36,000. Who? What is the average? This is Abuja. There's no oil company here. Most of them are civil servants, or they're working for small businesses. Look at it now, small businesses. How much are they paying an average small business? 40,000. They will now bring out 36,000 to give. Startup cost was 36,000. They will now bring out 36,000 naira to give to you, or bring out more than 8,000 naira. Where will they steal the money from? Go back to your bank job. It's not too late. Go back to your bank job. You have a good resume. They did not sack you, resign, so you can get another. UBA is opening. You know, but other these banks, go back, present your CV. You're knowledgeable banker. You can get your job. At least get a job. And the pressure was overwhelming because all I could see was fact. What those people were selling to me was actually the facts I could see. They were not lying. They were telling you. They weren't trying to deceive you. They were telling you facts. But the thing that they fail to realize is that facts are temporal. They can change. They can change. They can change. Is not cast in stone. A lot of people would have quit. Oh, that's true. That's true. During those times, you do presentation, everybody will come. You see, they're confirming that there's no money. There's no money. But I decided not to give up. I decided not to listen to the garbage. Even though I could not see, if only I had eyes, I could have seen. Yeah, people are coming. I could not see. But that's why faith, as I said, the disadvantage is the advantage. That's why faith fixed it. That's why I began to believe. Yes, I know this is possible. It has happened. It is possible. I know what I felt in my spirit. When I resigned from the bank, I know what I felt in my spirit. You see, there's some things, just like the last speaker spoke. How can a medical doctor? Something is wrong with you. Forget it. Take it. How can a medical doctor leave you're a young, pretty lady that has aspirations? How can you leave your medical career for network marketing? Are you insane? Come. So they brainwash this one. No. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. But she knows what she saw. She knows what she had. She knows her conviction. And she said she was at the edge of giving up until somebody brought her to the event to grant the grace. Today, she has emerged. 2, 3 years, 4 years from now, she will look back and say, wow, I made the right decision. How many of our young people have been killed? They were so close to their breakthrough, but they listened to negativity. Negativity that were not seemingly lies. Listen to me. A fact can be seemingly true, but is a lie. A fact is what your senses are telling you, but your senses can deceive you. Don't call it mirage. There's water there. When I was 11 years old, I would have lost my life. I was walking back from school. Those days, of course, they give you money your parents give you money for transport, you will save it. You use part of it, buy groundnut, put it in your pocket, you're chewing groundnut and you're walking home. They give you like 10 naira. I think they give you like 10 naira I think that was the secondary school already. If they give you like 10 naira to come back from school, you take that, out of that 10 naira, you will save the 5 naira, you use the other 5 naira, buy groundnuts or kuli, then buy buttermint. Then you put the groundnut in your pocket and you're trekking home and you're chewing the groundnut. By the time and you're trekking home with your friends, at the end of the day, you saved 5 naira. That was what I was doing. So I was coming back home from one path because we're always looking for the shorter path to home. Okay, there's this Appian way. Okay, let's follow this way. So I was coming back and we're just playing. Kids, we play on the road because we play as you're coming back so that you don't feel the journey. And all of a sudden, I've not seen this part before. I saw like a green grass. Oh, I had this long tennis ball that I was bouncing. I saw like a green grass. I was like, wow. I looked at the ball. I looked at the grass. It was looking so green, like a perfectly mowed lawn. More like on the slope. I was like, this is beautiful. Let's go play. Let's go play. Let's go play. I was bouncing my tennis ball and I was rushing to run into the grass. Something said, wait, oh. I think somebody was like, guy, hold on though. You sure it's not grass? I said, how about now? This is not grass. I'm gonna go play. He said, hold on. He took a stone and threw into the grass. And what I had was the boom. It was water full with algae. And I later learned that it was a river. I didn't know how to swim. I would have rushed into it. That would have been the end. Why? Because my senses was telling me, my eyes was telling me, this is grass, perfectly mowed lawn. It could be truth. It could seem like a truth, but it's a lie. It was water put in form of algae. It was algae, all those green algae that grew on it. How many times have our senses deceived us? And we jumped into the lagoon and we lost our destiny. Because we're looking at our senses. We're looking at facts. Facts may seem to be true, but most facts are lies. That's why I tell people, don't listen to what people tell you. Today they tell you, oh, you're this. Tomorrow they quickly change on you. I came as that person that told me, hold on, throw a stone. I came here like the midwife that's telling you, don't give up on your dreams then. Don't accept the negativity. Push. What is it that you believe about yourself? It may not be working right. I always believed I deserve to. Most of us, if you think I believe I deserve to be free. But is it in this economy you be free? Most of us have quit. Most of us that should be in this sound meeting. And it's like I came by 9 o'clock. Some people left this meeting 1 minute to 9. Go and check. If you go on YouTube, some people left this meeting 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. Some people, it is this thing I said that might actually keep them in the business, but they left. Oh, it's only testimonies. I've had this testimony. Every time it's true. The devil sells those. It's anytime you begin to hear anything negative, even if it's coming from your father, your mother, your best friend, say, get deep behind me, Satan. Negativity can only come from one source, and that's the devil. Mark my words. Negativity has only one source, and it's from the devil. Anybody that feels negative, even in the face of awkward circumstance, don't ever entertain negativity. Negativity brings fear. The moment fear steps in, you open the door for the enemy to attack. Job said, that which I feared has come upon me. Fear opens the gateway to the devil. This is not a spiritual meeting, but I'm telling you real life things. Anybody that is telling you anything, somebody called me. The moment you begin to speak fear, I cut you short immediately. I was in Lagos. They said, are you going back to Abuja? They said they're bombing Abuja. Abuja is going in flames. I said, because of this thing you said, I was trying to go to Abuja. I'll go to Abuja today. Should I be careful? Of course, you should be careful. But look at what would have come. Why not be more careful? You know, Abuja is unsafe. Anybody that is speaking and is giving you fear is of the devil. Anybody that is speaking and is giving you hope. Even things are not looking back. The doctor's report says this. But I think there's a solution that can be a solution. The doctor's report says they have this. But I'm seeing people that have this and debate it. There are several ways. That is the person to listen to. Someone says, doctor says this. My friend, that's something that killed him. Under 7 days, he died. That my cousins, sisters, brothers, daughters, sons, uncle-in-law. It is this same thing that the doctor told him that under 7 days, this thing, when someone begins to tell that thing, if you can be physical with that person, be physical with that person. Listen to me. If you can be physical with your words, if you can be physical, whether you can attack that person, stop that, shut up, get it behind me, Satan, stop. This is the violence with that person, with your words, not necessarily with your feet, because your feet doesn't get. Shut down the spirit. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut the F up, shut up. Don't tell me things like this. I don't believe it. Shut the spirit that is speaking from that person, because that spirit is coming to plant fear into you. That was what happened with David and Goliath. Goliath said, look at you, where are you? I will, you are coming with me. I look like a dog. I will destroy and give your best. David came back to him saying, look at you, you come to me, then I come back to you. If I don't cut off your head and give, it's a battle of words. Don't let anybody sow negativity into you. Because when you begin to listen to those negativities, they look like they are true, but they could be lies, because nobody knows everything. You don't know. Some of us are going through stuff. You don't know you're going through. So I'm going to round up by saying this. Let me tell you this. What this business does for us is to give us strength for the battle. You can't emerge if you're not strong. If you're someone that goes to the gym or you carry weight, you'll discover that it is when your muscle is crying the most that it's being developed. When you're so tempted to drop the dumbbell, when you're so tempted to stop the running, when you're so tempted to get off the treadmill, that is when it begins to make sense. People that have that body you want to have, people that have it, they continued when they felt the urge to quit. People that have the bank account you're aiming, they continued when they had the urge to quit. People that have the kind of lifestyle that you're aiming, they continued when they had the urge to quit. Everybody has the urge to quit, because when it begins to get to that pressure, when it begins to make sense, when it begins to build strength, there's an urge to quit. Quitters never win. What this business does, it don't just emerge. What it does is it builds you strength. What you're looking for is strength. When you don't, I've been in cases where I felt like quitting. But when I did not quit, I felt better. Thank God I didn't quit. Thank God I made it to the end. Thank God if I stayed for 20 more seconds and I had that beep, I was only 6 seconds to go, I would have been so happy. Yes, I made it. But that joy was taken away from me because I quit. Why did I quit? Because there were words telling me, are you sure that clock is still okay? There were words. Yes, everything looked, and I dropped the ball. And I felt that, but it opened my eyes to the reason why a lot of people drop the ball. Never ever drop the ball. The whole game is to make you stronger. People that quit this business, mark my words. You see, it follows you. You see, you can give yourself all kinds of excuses. This is the reason I quit. They might be palatable. They might sound sane. They might sound sound. But guess what? It's not greener on the other side. When you go to the other place, you're going to find reasons to keep. I never wonder people that leave a marriage, that divorce. They keep divorcing. No, this man is this. No, check it. This man is this. I cannot stay with this man. No. They go to another man. No, this one has this. They go to another. There's something women. They divorce this first woman. Go to the next woman. That woman does not know how to cook. This one knows how to cook, but she does not know how to sing. Something will always make you to quit. If you're quitter, you will quit any which way. Check it. All the celebrities are quitting. They quit. They think, oh, this is better. It's not better. There's no greener pasture anywhere. You are the pasture. If you want it to be greener, work on yourself, mow your lawn, and you become greener. So anywhere you go, you survive. Never quit on yourself. All this business does is to build a mentality, is to build the strength, so that when it happens, it happens. And from the last speaker that spoke, he said this emerge. You know why we're promoting this emerge? Because some people is in this emerge that they will emerge. The greatest attack of the enemy is to make sure you don't come for this emerge event. That's all. And Christ said it several times. If you don't come for, he said, those that don't come for, he said, let me say this. If you have a teammate that does not attend company event, they will quit. Why? Because in a merge, just like Dr. Mide said, imagine she did not come for that event. She won't be here today because the overwhelming people around her would have stopped her. This emerge is a matter of life and death. Because in this emerge, you will see that I don't know what she had. I don't know what was it for her. But something about the emerge made her emerge today. It's one was selling tickets. Somebody going to leave all this thing. No, it's not just another event. Just like the name emerge. He said, you're going to come that day and you're going to hear something. You're going to see something that's going to open your eyes. Let me tell you what happens. All of a sudden, faith comes in. Faith is when, yes, I tracked to this event. I borrowed money to this event. But I believe one day I will drive my luxury car. That is faith. That is what God rewards. That's what pleases God. Anybody that has faith, God comes through for that person. You can't fail when you have faith. What the event does to you, all of a sudden, it opens your third eye. Nothing has changed. I'm still a broke person. I'm still a struggling person. But something on your inside tells you you can make it. This is not where you're supposed to end. You have what it takes. And you make that decision. Once you make that decision, you've defeated the enemy. There's no stopping you. So the enemy will stop you from coming to the emerge. If you let me tell a person about this emerge, it's not going to be like any event you've come. All the masterminds, you're going to see what's going to happen. It's not going to be like it's not going to be personal transfer. It's going to be clear cut. You see, people will come to that, all the people that are going to come to speak, they will come ready to give it all. They will climb that stage like their life is on the line. That's how they're going to climb that stage. They're going to climb that stage like something is on the line. I can guarantee you. Anybody that comes there, they're going to climb that stage like something is on the line. Because truly, something will be on the line. There's some people that those training by faith. Get everybody you know. There's some people that don't even believe in this, but just get them to come from the emerge. They might be saved. If they come from the emerge and they are not kicked, then you've done your best. But let everybody, just like the name emerge. Some of us are coming to emerge at the emerge. Most of us are going to come there. And after the event, we will emerge. I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. Because I'm 7 minutes over my time already. I'm going to say it, I'm going to close. People that succeed in life or people that emerge, they don't emerge because they're the smartest. They don't emerge because they're the most hardworking. They don't emerge because they know better than everybody. They emerge because they believe that they can emerge. They emerged because something inside of them made them believe you can emerge. And that faith, even though everything around them is suggesting otherwise. People have cried in this business, everything around them is suggesting otherwise. But that element of faith, that's what God is looking for. The evidence of things you can't see. The substance of the things, you're hoping for it, but it doesn't have substance yet. I know that I can become successful. It's a hope. I've seen myself, but there's no substance to it. When it comes to an event like the Emerge, all of a sudden, the substance comes and you catch it. Some things are taught, while some things are taught. The things that are taught, you can forget it. But the things you catch, you never forget. Because they go into your spirit and they strengthen your soul. Never miss the Emerge. If you like somebody, get them to the Emerge. Whether they're seeing the vision or get them to the Emerge. When they get them to the Emerge, get them not. Some people come to the Emerge and they are distracted. We'll talk about it as the Emerge. They come to the Emerge, they are distracted. They come to the Emerge, that's when they know that there's somebody that's owing them 50,000 that is in Abuja, that is in Kuru, let them go and look for the person. We're going to handle all that. But get them to the net. Get them to buy. Some people will buy their ticket, but towards the end, towards the time coming, they will say, oh, a lot of excuses will come to stop them. It is the devil listening to them because they know if you go. Just like the event that changed my life was in Gloucestershire in the UK. I've never had opposition like I had not to go for that event. I've told the story so many times. Everything, even when I got to London to pick a train, I missed the train. And I had to pay £75 then. £75 was like, I had to donate one of my kidneys to get the fast train to that place. Something says, leave this thing. What is all this? That was the highest opposition I faced. I will multiply it by naira. So what, even if I'm flying from, what is it? What is it? But I brought out that £75 and paid for that fast train that took me to the place. And that was where I emerged. It was when I came out from that event, I decided to leave the bank. If I didn't go to that event, I'd have been behind the computer in the bank. I'll still be doing network marketing because I don't care. But I'll be thinking, let me even try to support this one. This business model. I won't be where I am today. Never, ever miss the merge. Because the vision says, raise financially free people who in turn can raise other financially free people. Do you know why? A business is for you to be financially free. I said the last time, you have to be financially strong. Only strong people can be free. Raise financially free people. If you're weak, you can't be free. You need to be strong. This business, you can come into this business as a weak person, but this business will strengthen you and make you strong. Only financially free people, only strong people can be financially free. Only strong people. Is the battle, is the survival of the fittest. You're taking money from people. Only strong people can be financially free. What this business does is to make you strong mentally, is to make you strong emotionally, is to make you strong wittingly, is to make you strong. What is it? Bring it down. I am strong. Rejection, bring it down. What do you want to tell me? Say, a time came in my life where there's nothing would have told me I didn't hear. It's a scam. You're deceiving people. You're doing. Say, bring it on. At first, they were getting to me, but I became stronger than it, and I overcame it. That's why I am where I am today. This business builds the strong people. Only the strong people can be financially free. If you're not strong, you can't help the weak. If you're not strong, you can't be financially free. If you're not financially free, you can't affect the world positively. You can't help people. Like I said, you can't help people when you don't have it. The earnest expectation of the world is awaiting the manifestation of strong financially free people who will go out there and affect the world positively. I hope you got value for this. Go and emerge. Go get your tickets. Make sure, if somebody says, force them to get, you see, force them to get their ticket, you might be doing the greatest service to them. Imagine if Ambassador Kamsi Okonkwo did not force me to come for Grass to Grace. You might be pitying them, hey, yeah, she's that. No, don't pity them. Get them to take it's just like a coach. Imagine a coach. Your client tell you, no, hey, yeah, you're running. You're going for the Olympics or you're going for the World Cup. No, you've trained so hard. It's okay. Don't kill yourself. It's okay. Go and rest. That coach should be sacked. You should sack that coach. The coach that does not take you to bring out your best, push your value. No, it's okay. Look at the kids and their parents. No, it's okay. They pampered them into waste. Most of us, if you go back, you're successful today. Your parents did not pamper you. They taught you to when it was necessary. They didn't play with you. You mess up, they give, my dad would give you a knock. And when you get that knock, you see your head like this. You say, okay, That's how you became successful. So don't think you're helping them. Tell them you need to push yourself and come for this event. Don't take excuses from them, because you might be helping not just them. Because when somebody becomes financially free, it affects his whole generation. You're not just looking at that person. You affect, because when you begin to make the money that takes care of your needs and you have excess, people around you, your family member, people around you begin to feel it. People that you don't know, your neighbors, your communities. If we say we're going to Bayelsa, we're going to this state, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to, you say, listen, we're going to come to a point where we'll go to a hospital, and everybody in that hospital that could not pay for the people are dying, not because the sickness is too powerful, because they don't have money to buy the drugs or to do the operation. That's what people are losing their loved ones, see them crying. Go and check people that die in the hospital. Most of them, they brought their patients too late. Why? They didn't have money. I'm not eating. So they've been managing illnesses that they should have gone to the hospital and doctors should have taken care of. What do people say? Everybody that has medical condition in this state, bring it. Let's do free medical check. Oh, look at this appendix will soon burst. Come. Oh yeah, it's a free appendectomy. This one. Look at, I'm beginning to do it free for people because we have the means. Is it going to be worth it? Some people are waiting for us. They might not do your business, but they're waiting for you to make the money and come and help them. And that's the vision that God is helping us to achieve. See you at the merge. Thank you very much. Anybody listening to me allowed to close?
Wow. If you believe the world is waiting for you out there, in the beginning, our Father said, the world is waiting for you and I. If you believe the world is waiting for you, I want you to go and type emerge. On YouTube, on Zoom, I want you to type emerge. I want you to type emerge. I want you to type emerge. I must emerge because the entire world is waiting for my earnest manifestation. Is waiting for my earnest. Do you know the meaning of earnest? For my urgent manifestation. I can't wait to be at Emerge January 12th and 13th, 2023, because I need to emerge. The world is waiting for me to manifest. But he said something, only the strong become financially free. And it reminded me of this song by Damian Marley and Nostradamus, the famous Nas, the hip hop rapper. They had a song called The Strong Will Continue. And there's a